everything. Gold pours through the gap. I stand here at the threshold, not ready to go back. My shoulders still remember the weight I carried in. The city's voice still echoes somewhere beneath my skin. But here the light is different. It asks me nothing more. Just breeze across the water and settles at the shore. I'm not looking for answers, I'm not chasing peace. Just standing in this doorway, letting something release. Let the evening take it, all I couldn't say. Let the gold dissolve it slowly all the way. I don't need to hold it, don't need to understand. Just the light through the archway, and the sea and the sand. The curtains move so gently, like they know I'm here. Every fold a whisper saying disappear. Not into the darkness, into something white, where the sun meets water and there's nothing left to hide. I'm not asking for rescue, I'm not asking why. Just this ember moment spread across the sky. Let the evening take it, all I couldn't say. Let the gold dissolve it slowly all the way. I don't need to hold it, don't need to understand. Just the light through the archway, and the sea and the sand. Oh, the arc behind me holds what I used to be. The horizon ahead is asking nothing of me. Just be here, just be still, just let it go. Let the evening take it, everything I fought. Let this light receive it, all the weight I brought. I don't need to hold on, don't need to be strong. Just the gold through the archway, where I've always belonged. I noticed how you held your breath, walking through the door just now. Something in your chest had forgotten. It was allowed to slow down. The day left marks I recognize, the kind that don't show on skin. Put your back down on the floor and let the gold come in. No one here is keeping score. No reason needed, no excuse. this requires is that you stay a little while. The hardest part of today is behind you now. The water has been holding your name all along. Unclench the hands that kept it all together. The ember I was never asking you to be strong. This curtain moves without a purpose. This floor stays warm without a cause. A woman in a doorway at the end of things, finally outside of every clause. I've watched the sun dissolve 1,000 times without apology or proof. It doesn't ask if it performed enough. It simply lets itself come loose. And somewhere in that quiet disappearing, there's a permission that wants you to borrow the right to be completely done today, without rehearsing for tomorrow. If the week forgot to mention that it saw you, that every ordinary thing you carried mattered, consider this the moment that arrives late, with every word it means still fully intact. Not invisible, not wasted, not unnoticed, seen and felt, and not required to give it back. The gold is doing something to the water. Watch it find the sea without needing to be told. Uncurl the parts of you that brace for something. There is nothing coming, only evening, only gold. The arch behind you holds 1,000 sunsets, each one given freely, no accounting kept. Tonight arrives without a single condition. More than earned, more than deserved, more than you'd accept. Just stay, the sea is still, it's already enough. I used to check the time every few minutes, measuring the day against a list. But the clock on that wall means nothing here, and I find I don't particularly miss the version of myself that needed answers before the question even had a chance. Something in the air is doing the undoing without asking me to take a stance. Not a decision, not a discipline, more like something loosening on its own. The way a fist forgets it was a fist when the danger finally goes. The sea below is darker now than golden. The sky above is giving up its blue, and somewhere in that slow exchange of colors, I'm giving something up inside me too. Not with effort, not with understanding, just the way the tide recedes from shore. Whatever I was holding so precisely, I can't quite remember anymore. There's a chair beside me I never chose, just the one the room decided on. And sitting in it feels like an agreement with something I can't put my finger on. The curtain moves, I don't assign it meaning. The light shifts, I don't reach for why. I'm just a man inside a cooling evening, watching the color leave the sky. I think I've been rehearsing for a rest that kept not coming when I thought it would. And now that it's arrived without announcement, I'm not entirely sure I understood how simple it could be to just stop pressing, how little it requires to let things go. The door behind me led to somewhere quiet, and I walked through without needing to know. The sea below us settled into evening. The sky above us found its darkest blue, and something that was wound up tight this morning has followed the horizon out of view. Not with relief exactly, something quieter, the way a breath completes and doesn't start again. Whatever I was carrying so carefully, I think I set it down back there and then forgot to pick it back up again. The chair is comfortable, the light is almost gone. I think I'll stay a while. The shoes are off, the day is somewhere else. I don't remember setting it all down, but the weight I walked in with this evening has found its way back into the ground. Nothing left to negotiate, no one left to tend, just the sound of water in the distance and the light around the bend. Held by something I can't name, the evening wrapped around me like it knew me. Somewhere between awake and gone, the dark arriving soft and certain. Nothing left to prove to anyone, nowhere pulling me away. Only the quiet and the water, only the sea. I thought rest would feel like an arrival, but it's more like forgetting how to rush. The body finds the rhythm of the evening, and everything inside adjusts. The self I carried here is somewhere softer now. The horizon holds the last of something gold. Whatever kept me wound up through the daytime has finally stars are making their way out now, one by one without announcement. I stopped counting them a while ago and started just receiving. There's a version of this evening that would have slipped right past me, but tonight I stayed long enough to let it land. No words forming for what this is, no need to find them either. The body knows a kind of rest, the mind is never offered. Something older than the day I had is moving through the air out here. Something that was here before my name and will remain when I have disappeared. Not a thought, not an emotion, more like weather, more like tide, passing through without a destination, taking everything in stride. Boat somewhere out on the water, its light a slow impatient blink, crossing something I can't measure, neither arriving nor gone. And I watch it without meaning, the way a stone receives the rain, present, unremarkable, sufficient, exactly where it's been. I used to think that peace was something you had to build and then defend, but it arrived here uninvited, and it doesn't seem to end or begin. Something older than the plans I made is breathing in the space between the water and the last of evening light, and everything I used to mean, gone without a sound or explanation, carried off on cooler air. What remains is barely even silence, something softer, something rare, something there. A boat in the distance, one light blinking. There's a particular quality to this hour when the last of the color drains away. Not darkness exactly, something in between, where the world forgets to have an opinion. I been sitting here long enough to become part of the furniture. This is what I came for without knowing the version of myself that needs no tending, a quiet that doesn't ask to be filled, an evening with no particular ending. The arch behind me holds the night now. Something in the losing feels like gaining. Something in the dark feels almost new. I notice I stopped checking on myself the way you check a wound to see if it's healing. At some point the question just dissolved into the simple fact of feeling. Whatever needed time has taken it, and here I am on the other side of effort, remarkably intact. Quality of an evening that asked nothing and gave everything. How it didn't arrive with any fanfare, how it simply opened and I stepped in. This is what was waiting all along, behind the list, the noise, the navigation. A woman in a room that holds the dark with something close to quiet jubilation. Whatever I was searching for this morning, I think I found it somewhere hereabouts, right here in this.
The night has fully arrived now. Stars doing what stars do, without any help from me. I've been out here long enough to stop being a visitor and start being part of the dark. Somewhere in the hours that passed, the person who arrived here left without saying goodbye, and whoever remained in his place sits lighter in the chair, breathe slower toward the sky, acts nothing of the evening, receives everything quietly, not transformed, just quietly glad to live. Tomorrow will have its requirements, its weight, its words, its pace, but that belongs to a different version of this same face. Tonight the only appointment was with whatever this is, and I kept it without trying, which may be the whole business. Without a name, without a sound. Somewhere in the hours still ahead, whatever waits will find me rested, ready in a way I wasn't before. Not armored, not protected, hoping till the morning when it comes, unhurried by its call. Tonight was the thing before the thing, and it was enough. It was more than enough. It was more than enough. All of it. I didn't book this feeling in advance, didn't earn it, didn't plan the route. Somewhere between arriving in the dark, it found me, and it sorted itself out. The kind of gift that doesn't make a sound, delivered without wrapping, without weight. I almost walked straight past it on the way in, but something in my feet decided to wait. Grateful isn't quite the word I'd use, though grateful is somewhere in the region, more like recognition, more like oh. So this is what the evening has been keeping, all the hours I spent in smaller rooms, conducting the affairs of smaller days, were leading to this particular chair, this particular light, this particular gaze. The woman who walked in here needs no fixing. Whatever she was carrying has cleared, and what replaced it isn't quite an answer, more like the dissolving of the question. The arch still stands, the curtain still moves gently, the sea below continues being sea, and I am here, unhurried and unclouded, which is enough, which is plenty, which is me. ending.
The stars have finished their arriving. The sea has found its nightly tone. Some time ago I stopped being someone who needed to be anywhere but home. And home tonight is not a place exactly, more like a particular quality of air, the kind that doesn't ask you to remember, the kind that finds you already there. Eyes half open, thoughts half formed, nothing chasing, nothing warned. The arch outside holds only stars now. The curtain hasn't moved in a while. Somewhere between the last clear thought and wherever the mind goes after that, I am drifting without direction and content with exactly that. A candle somewhere in the building has been burning without my knowing. The way good things often work, patient, steady, quietly glowing. I have been that candle's opposite, all motion and intention and report. But tonight I learned the other way, a different, slower sort. Shoulders tonight, these ones are empty of commands. Eyes closing now, the thoughts releasing one by one without a sound. The arch, the sea, the particular darkness, all of it still here, all of it found. Whatever name I gave, the day is fading. Whatever shape I held is coming loose, and I am grateful for the dissolution, the gradual, the gentle, the of no use, still here, almost gone, almost, almost.
The evening did what evenings do. It arrived and then it stayed, and somewhere in the staying, every sharp thing was remade. into something with no edges, into something with no name. I came here as one person, and I leave here much the same, but softer at the center, in a way I can't explain. This is the last thought before the quiet, the final thing the mind releases. The arch, the sea, the particular dark, each one dissolving into pieces. Not lost, just no longer separate. Not gone, just folded into rest. And I go with them willingly toward whatever comes next, which is nothing, which is everything, which is this. I don't need to carry this into tomorrow. It will find me in a different form. The way the sea finds every shore eventually, the way the morning follows every storm. This is the last breath before the dreaming, the place where all the holding finally ends. The arch behind me made of something ancient, the sea below where everything descends. Not sad, not finished, not concluded, just complete in the way that water is. And I release the last of what I'm holding into the dark, into the quiet, into this, into this, into this, into this.
The arch frames everything. Gold pours through the gap. I stand here at the threshold, not ready to go back. My shoulders still remember the weight I carried in. The city's voice still echoes somewhere beneath my skin. But here the light is different. It asks me nothing more, just breeze across the water and settles at the shore. I'm not looking for answers, I'm not chasing peace, just standing in this doorway, letting something release. Let the evening take it, all I couldn't say. Ooh, let the gold dissolve it slowly all the way. I don't need to hold it, don't need to understand. Ooh, just the light through the for the whisper saying disappear, not into the darkness, into something white, where the sun meets water and there's nothing left to hide. I'm not asking for rescue, I'm not asking why, just this amber moment spread across the sky. Let the evening take it all I couldn't say. Let the gold dissolve it slowly all the way. I don't need to hold it, don't need to understand. Just the light through the archway and the sea and the sand. Oh, the arc behind me holds what I used to be. The horizon ahead is asking nothing of me. Just be here, just be still, just let it go. Let the evening take it, everything I fought. Let this light receive it, all the weight I brought. I don't need to hold on, don't need to be strong. Just the gold through the archway, where I've always belonged.
I noticed how you held your breath, walking through the door just now. Something in your chest had forgotten, it was allowed to slow down. The day left marks I recognize, the kind that don't show on skin. Put your back down on the floor and let the gold come in. No one here is keeping score, no reason needed, no excuse. The only thing this place requires is that you stay a little while. The hardest part of today is behind you now. The water has been holding your name all along. Unclench the hands that kept it all together. The ember I was never asking you to be strong. This curtain moves without a purpose. This floor stays warm without a cause. A woman in a doorway at the end of things, finally outside of every clause. I've watched the sun dissolve 1,000 times without apology or proof. It doesn't ask if it performed enough, it simply lets itself come loose. And somewhere in that quiet disappearing, there's a permission that wants you to borrow the right to be completely done today, without rehearsing for tomorrow. If the week forgot to mention felt and not required to give it back. The gold is doing something to the water. Watch it find the sea without needing to be told. Uncurl the parts of you that brace for something. There is nothing coming, only evening, only gold. The arch behind you holds 1,000 sunsets, each one given freely, no accounting kept. Tonight arrives without a single condition. More than earned, more than deserved, more than you'd accept. Just stay, the sea is still, it's already enough.
I used to check the time every few minutes, measuring the day against a list. But the clock on that wall means nothing here, and I find I don't particularly miss the version of myself that needed answers before the question even had a chance. Something in the air is doing the undoing without asking me to take a stance. Not a decision, not a discipline, more like something loosening on its own. The way a fist forgets it was a fist when the danger finally goes. The sea below is darker now than golden. The sky above is giving up its blue, and somewhere in that slow exchange of colors, I'm giving something up inside me too. Not with effort, not with understanding, just the way the tide recedes from shore. Whatever I was holding so precisely, I can't quite remember anymore. There's a chair beside me I never chose, just the one the room decided on. And sitting in it feels like an agreement with something I can't put my finger on. The curtain moves, I don't assign it meaning. The light shifts, I don't reach for why. I'm just a man inside a cooling evening, watching the color leave the sky. I think I've been rehearsing for a rest that kept not coming when I thought it would. And now that it's arrived without announcement, I'm not entirely sure I understood how simple it could be to just stop pressing, how little it requires to let things go. The door behind me led to somewhere quiet. got to pick it back up again. The chair is comfortable, the light is almost gone. I think I'll stay a while.
The shoes are off, the day is somewhere else. I don't remember setting it all down, but the weight I walked in with this evening has found its way back into the ground. Nothing left to negotiate, no one left to tend, just the sound of water in the distance and the light around the bend. Held by something I can't name, the evening wrapped around me like it knew me. Somewhere between awake and gone, the dark arriving soft and certain. Nothing left to prove to anyone, nowhere pulling me away. Only the quiet and the water, only the sea. I thought rest would feel like an arrival, but it's more like forgetting how to rush. The body finds the rhythm of the evening, and everything inside adjusts. The self I carried here is somewhere softer now. The horizon holds the last of something gold. Whatever kept me wound up through the daytime has finally let go its hold. Nothing owed, nothing left unfinished, nowhere waiting to begin. Just the kind of quiet that keeps its promise, settling in, settling still.
The stars are making their way out now, one by one without announcement. I stopped counting them a while ago and started just receiving. There's a version of this evening that would have slipped right past me, but tonight I stayed long enough to let it land. No words forming for what this is, no need to find them either. The body knows a kind of rest, the mind is never offered. Something older than taking everything in stride. A boat somewhere out on the water, its light a slow impatient blink, crossing something I can't measure, neither arriving nor gone. And I watch it without meaning, the way a stone receives the rain, present, unremarkable, sufficient, exactly where it's been. I used to think that peace was something you had to build and then defend, but it arrived here uninvited, and it doesn't seem to end or begin. Something older than the plans I made is breathing in the space between the water and the last of evening light, and everything I used to mean, gone without a sound or explanation, carried off on cooler air. What remains is barely even silence, something softer, something rare, something there. A boat in the distance, one light blinking. There's a particular quality to this hour when the last of the color drains away. Not darkness exactly, something in between, where the world forgets to have an opinion. I've been sitting here long enough to become part of the furniture. This is what I came for without knowing, the version of myself that needs no tending, a quiet that doesn't ask to be filled, an evening with no particular ending. The arch behind me holds the night now. Something in the losing feels like gaining. Something in the dark feels almost new. I notice I stopped checking on myself the way you check a wound to see if it's healing. At some point the question just dissolved into the simple fact of feeling. Whatever needed time has taken it, and here I am on the other side of effort, remarkably intact. stars, doing what stars do, without any help from me. I've been out here long enough to stop being a visitor and start being part of the dark. Somewhere in the hours that passed, the person who arrived here left without saying goodbye, and whoever remained in his place sits lighter in the chair, breathes slower toward the sky, acts nothing of the evening, receives everything it gives, not healed exactly, not transformed, just quietly glad to live. Tomorrow will have its requirements, its weight, its words, its pace, but that belongs to a different version of this same face. Tonight the only appointment was with whatever this is, and I kept it without trying, which may be the whole business. I used to think arriving somewhere meant knowing what you'd found, but the best arrivals happen quietly, without a name, without a sound. Somewhere in the hours still ahead, whatever waits will find me rested, ready in a way I wasn't before, not armored, not protected, hoping till the morning when it comes, unhurried by its call. Tonight was the thing before the thing, and it was enough. It was more than enough. It was all more than enough. Ooh, love it. I didn't book this feeling in advance, didn't earn it, didn't plan the route. Somewhere between arriving in the dark, it found me, and it sorted itself out. The kind of gift that doesn't make a sound, delivered without wrapping, without weight. I almost walked straight past it on the way in, but something in my feet decided to wait. Grateful isn't quite the word I'd use, though grateful is somewhere in the region, more like recognition, more like oh. So this is what the evening has been
keeping all the hours I spent in smaller rooms, conducting the affairs of smaller days, were leading to this particular chair, this particular light, this particular gaze. The woman who walked in here needs no fixing. Whatever she was carrying has cleared, and what replaced it isn't quite an answer, more like the dissolving of the question. The arch still stands, the curtain still moves gently, the sea below continues being sea, and I am here, unhurried and unclouded, which is enough, which is plenty, which is me. And it isn't going anywhere. Grateful isn't quite the word I'd use, though grateful fills the chest like this does. More like landing, more like recognizing home in a place I'd never been before. The arch behind me, the stars above me, the sea below completing its soul work, and I receive it without explanation, standing in the gift of it unheard. Landing home.
The stars have finished their arriving. The sea has found its nightly tone. Some time ago I stopped being someone who needed to be anywhere but home. And home tonight is not a place exactly, more like a particular quality of air, the kind that doesn't ask you to remember, the kind that finds you already there. Eyes half open, thoughts half formed, nothing chasing, nothing warned. The arch outside holds only stars now. The curtain hasn't moved in a while. Somewhere between the last clear thought and wherever the mind goes after that, I am drifting without direction and content with exactly that. A candle somewhere in the building has been burning without my knowing. The way good things often work, patient, steady, quietly glowing. I have been that candle's opposite, all motion and intention and report. But tonight I learned the other way, a different, slower sort. Eyes closing now, the thoughts releasing one by one without a sound. The arch, the sea, the particular darkness, all of it still here, all of it found. Whatever name I gave the day is fading. Whatever shape I held is coming loose, and I am grateful for the dissolution, the gradual, the gentle, the of no use. Still here, almost gone, almost, almost.
The evening did what evenings do. It arrived and then it stayed. And somewhere in the staying, every sharp thing was remade into something with no edges, into something with no name. I came here as one person, and I'll leave here much the same, but softer at the center, in a way I can't explain. This is the last thought before the quiet, the final thing the mind releases. The arch, the sea, the particular dark, each one dissolving into pieces. Not lost, just no longer separate. Not gone, just folded into rest. And I go with them willingly toward whatever comes next, which is nothing, which is everything, which is this. I don't need to carry this into tomorrow. It will find me in a different form. The way the sea finds every shore eventually, the way the morning follows every storm. This is the last breath before the dreaming, the place where